Hey everyone, we're LDG, and I think I remember my name this time, Brooks.
And I'm Kitty.
And I'm Lizzy.
And we just finished playing Canvas, which actually has quickly become one of our absolute favorite games.
Yeah, it's for sure my favorite art-based game right now, at least.
Yeah,
I feel like it's totally rewritten like the genre of art games, kinda.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I definitely say it's probably in my top 10. I mean, it's a really amazing game, and I enjoy playing it every time.
And it's lightning fast, too, which is kind of the best part, because sometimes I love art games. They're one of my favorite genres, but you know it's going to be kind of a longer slog. It's going to be about getting this paint to buy this painting, and this kind of, like you said, breaks that mold, which is nice.
For sure.
You're actually acquiring layers to the painting, and heck, half the game for us is just giving each other awards at the end of the game.
Yeah, for who has the coolest and who has the best.
And the worst.
Yeah, and the weirdest.
Paintings are not, let's say, Metropolitan Museum quality.
Gotcha.
But, sometimes you want to do what you want to do and not what the, I know I said this in the review that's coming up, but I picture the objectives like angry commissioners.
Yeah.
And, sometimes you want to do your own thing.
Okay. Well, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
So it's an art game. So what do y'all think about the actual art of the components and the box and the manual and stuff like that?
I really like it. The box is actually really gorgeous.
Telling you what, the first thing we noticed when we opened it was the hanger on the back, and I was like,
so unique.
No way. You can hang this on the wall? That's so freaking cool.
Yeah, I remember.
I do feel like after a while it might kind of start to pull away from itself, so I'm going to try to strengthen the back of mine just to make sure it doesn't happen before we hang it. But
yeah, I'm not hanging mine just yet. I'll find out after people have hung theirs for a bit.
Do you have any wall space?
I don't think so.
I mean, I have
That's
in the hallway.
Okay, yeah. If you could see the rest of her game room, it's pretty much floor to ceiling, all walls and the closet. So
yeah, when we visit, it feels like a game cafe.
Hang it on the floor, Liz. And stuff
I could just hang it on the side of the table.
Yeah.
There you go.
Components itself. I know when I backed it originally on Kickstarter, I got the deluxe components, but honestly, the regular components were amazing, and I thought to myself, I could have just got the regular ones. I didn't need the wood because the cardboard was super thick, stock, really good quality.
Yeah, it was really good quality. Although I still like the feel of the wood better, and I feel like the wood will last longer considering how much we play this.
We're also posh gamers, so.
Yeah. And speaking of lasting longer, I know, Lizzy, you mentioned before that you kind of wished it was like a neoprene mat maybe instead of the canvas, even though it's like super...
Because it's fallen apart a bit.
I feel like if we assault this game as much as we have since we got it, it probably will fray, but hey, it'll look rustic and realistic, I guess.
Yeah,
it'll look
maybe.
What about strategy? What do you guys think?
It's really awesome. It can be... Taking these the art cards tend to be really fast, and then you get crunchy when you're trying to complete your painting.
Yeah, I like how depending on which what are they called? The commission cards or the
objectives?
The objectives, whatever the things you do cards. Sometimes they clash with each other, which makes it really tough. Sometimes they work, very homogeneously together.
Like these two.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And I know the rule book recommends different scenarios, they call them, for preset objectives, but I think it's kind of fun just having it random and see what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you always like it random. You want to play the game not even playing by the rules and just make pretty paintings.
I feel like that would make a great party game, though, as a side game. What we've done, essentially, with our little add-on at the end of each game.
I mean, we actually liked this game so much, we made a variant for it the first time we played it. Liz, do you want to show our little variant off? It's just trademarked. LDG trademarked.
Wow.
Not really. But don't steal it from us.
So we named them all just because, especially with us being long distance gamers, we refer to the background cards by their name when we hand them out. they have no other bearing other than that. If we want to play with our variant, though, we just have them numbered for which is the majority in the painting. And then if it's left uncovered at the end of the game, that's the points you get.
Yeah, exactly. It makes that nice. It adds another layer of kind of balance and turns kind of what would be wasted real estate for those really pretty background cards into an actual mechanic. And I know that the designers actually reached out to us on Instagram when I posted actually about our variant and said that they actually thought about doing that at once and that they might circle back to it at some time. So,
which would be really cool.
I think that's a really cool idea. So,
and it's also just kind of a fun little, I really hope they do it. And it's a fun little like Inkblot personality quiz to come up with names amongst your group as to what you see.
We literally spent like 3 hours in the car.
We definitely sunk a lot of time into it for fun.
I was in the kitchen cooking. I heard these two squawking about stuff, and I came in.
Why are you talking about a labyrinth of roses?
Yeah,
or acidic shards.
I came back to that, and then they sucked me into it, and we named cards for 3 hours. So
yes, it was fun though. It was amazing, and we got to play around with the components and the artwork more too.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think it's the perfect weight of a game. I think you can, like Liz is, if we're all kind of on this spectrum of gamers, Liz is probably the most Euro, and then Kitty and I fall somewhere in the, mid-weight to Euro territory. And it appeals to all three of us. I don't think it would appeal to probably the most extreme 4X
probably
gamer.
Not. Or probably like huge war gamers, like heavy war games, not like 1960.
You have to be okay with art as a theme, but I think it's really accessible and has just the right amount of crunch.
Speaking of accessibility, though, there is one, this one, of the gold cards that's not exactly colorblind friendly.
So these two have to put up with me sometimes, helping me with colors, because I'm not completely colorblind by any means, but I'm around like 20%. So it makes it hard with some darker shades and hues. I can't tell stuff apart. So Liz always likes to go through and mark stuff up for me if she has to.
Yeah. Kitty does it more because she's on your side. I do it if I'm the only one with the copy.
He points at the piles like, no, that's not blue.
This is blue. But they do have explanations on the back of all of these, and they specify which ones they are, so it helps with the colorblind friendliness. Yeah. And then all of the ribbons of the awards are different, so that way it is colorblind friendly for those as well.
Yes, that's good. So we like that. I don't think there's not a lot more to the game in general. It's just it's super quick, but has a good amount of bite to it.
Yeah, and it would be a good intro game for some people that are totally new to gaming, maybe, and you want to slowly get them into more, advanced games. It would be a nice little gateway, I think.
Awesome.
Or just a nice family around the table and just enjoy the time with your family, friends. They don't even have to become gamers afterwards.
Absolutely. Exactly. But you could easily suck non-gamers into this with this game, I think. So, okay, well, I don't think we have any more to say about this game, but that was our fresh thoughts on Canvas.
Yeah, and so until next time, just remember to have fun.
Be present.
And be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you.